tuning into the Poppy J and YZ Hefe on the BS3 network. Before we dive into the show, we would like to remind our viewers that the opinions expressed on this show are solely those of the host. The BS3 network does not necessarily endorse or agree with any of the views we express on this program. Furthermore, the BS3 network is not responsible for the accuracy or timeliness of any information discussed on this show. While we strive to provide informative and entertainment content, we cannot guarantee the accuracy of everything said on Poppy J and YZ Hefe. With that said, we encourage our viewers to take everything discussed on the show with a grain of salt and to do their own research and fact-checking when appropriate. Thank you for understanding, and now let's get into the show. And welcome to Poppy J and YZ Hefe. I am W-I-Z-E.
I am Poppy J.
And let's just jump right into it. So, happy Father's Day, which was this past Sunday, to everyone. And hope everyone had a good Father's Day. But Zion Williams. So Zion, who has a baby on the way, is sort of kind of being blackmailed by a porn star or stripper or whatever she is. I think she's both, whatever. I don't really know her that well. I don't know who she is, but she's threatening to expose Zion.
For what?
Well, because he's got another stripper porn star pregnant, and he was supposedly messing with this one. So she's ready to expose all the videos and everything and put Zion on blast. Do you think this hurts his reputation? Do you think what do you think about, especially with Zion always being hurt and not being on the court? What do you think is going? What do you think about this whole situation now?
I think it's ridiculous, man, to be honest. I mean, like, bitches is gonna be bitches, yeah. I gotta say it like that because there's no way that you're gonna sit there and like I'm glad that women are doing this like so freely and bluntly so that you can see that there's a lot of trifling type people. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't all saints. You're allowed to like be question a female because he's making millions. What are you blowing up? If you pregnant, then you his baby mama.
But she's not the one pregnant. It's another one that's pregnant. And this one that's putting them on blast, I guess she thought she was the one.
Man, she knew she wasn't the one. This dude
I don't really know the whole situation. It's a lot. I really haven't really done the research.
This dude is 25.
I could care less, but
dude like 25.
Yeah, he's actually like 23. Yeah,
all
20,
right.
22, 23.
You ain't the one. Come on, man. Let's stop, man. You can't.
She knew who she was messing. She knew who she was messing with when she got involved with him, right?
Man, she knew she was trying to get the bag. She thought she was the only one getting tricked on. That's it. It ain't about nothing else. All that money's getting divided now between baby mamas and shit. She didn't want that. She wanted all that cash. Like, trick on me only. Stop it, 25. All right, cool. He likes having sex with women.
I don't think he's 25. I think he's younger than that.
All right, well, that's even worse then. Stop picking on these little boys. That's what I'm saying. He a man, but he's still a boy. In a sense, we gotta respect the 18 over shit, but he's still a little boy, man. 23 years old. She was trying to come up off a little country boy who probably was open off of the toto. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't seasoned. And now he's a wild boy. He can't control his habits. but I don't see nothing different. I think that he likes that more than basketball.
Obviously,
you gotta be in shape to have sex. know what I'm saying?
So that's where we're gonna go because my man not in shape.
Listen, man, that if you want to keep tricking all these chicks, man, he needs to play better. he needs to get on the court. He would have been had a shoe deal and all kind of crazy stuff.
He got to shoot. He got endorsements.
Yeah, but they ain't popping because he don't be on the court.
Of course. Why are you gonna promote somebody that's never on the court? Like he's never playing.
So now them
He's
chicks
out there. He's out there smashing hookers and hoes.
And let me give these girls some game. Y'all need to relax and inspire this guy to keep getting this chicken. Stop making it confusing for this 23-year-old. You ain't got to expose nothing. Go sit down. Y'all chill. Get to know one another. And figure out how you're going to keep this guy in shape so that he could be at his best, show his best potential in the basketball court. And if he does that, then y'all still get more money. They be blowing shit up just because everybody want to be the one. You are not the one, yo. We got to stop with this believing that you are the one. You the lucky one. No, you're not the one. Like, nah, come on, man. Power USSY.
So what kind of advice would you give Zion?
One, stop overpaying. You are pricey. You are just giving it away. And things ain't looking like you. If I was an NBA player, even my shorty from the hood would look better than that chick.
I don't know what she looked like. Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
she ain't the one. She ain't the one for $700 a month and all that shit.
What do you mean 700 a month? 700,000 a month or 7,000?
7,000 a month. She got like
7,000.
4,000 a month.
That's what he's giving her.
That's what he was giving her, man. She was used to that.
And so when he got his baby mama, he stopped. I don't know the story. So he stopped giving her the funds?
From what I gather, that was his little side piece. He probably was been with Shorty. This is what I'm saying. He had little things going. He bring them to wherever he at, and he trick on them in the town he at, and then send them back home whenever he send them back home. And I guess everybody's moving out to where he's at, and now he got too many of his shorties out there. But he's taking care of y'all. Shut the fuck up. That's what I'm saying, man. People ain't just ungrateful, man. This 23-year-old is taking care of you. You should be taking care of this little boy.
So the fact that she wants, so I don't understand. Is this that she wants a committed relationship?
Man, she just wants to be. She's
number
trying
one. She wants to be number one.
No, the way I get it's like she wants to be compensated like she just went through a divorce with this nigga.
When she was just something he was smashing. Just when he was just something smashing.
Her expenses and everything that has to been.
So she basically want to be taken care of because this dude got some other chick pregnant, and she feels like I should be compensated for that. Yeah. I was number one, so you should.
No, the lifestyle, like her lifestyle, like if they was married. Like when you get married and say, yo, your wife cleaner's bill is $7,000 a month. Your wife, this is that. That's how they do the alimony shit. This is what she's asking for. She's trying to get.
I got a question though. I got a question. Why is it a lot of these athletes, these movie stars, these rappers? Why do they end up dating strippers and porn stars? Like your chick is getting banged by like 30 different dudes. Like, why are you dating these? Like is this the class of woman that you want? Is this the kind of woman you want to be in a relationship with? A chick that's getting dicked down by 4 or 5 dudes at a time?
I mean, some dudes are. In fact, that's the thing. You gotta understand, there's somebody for everybody.
But I don't get it. I don't get it. You talk about you want a wife, and you want this, and you want that. But
you know how hard that is, dude. Listen to me, man. And this is me talking from experience, or like a little bit of experience. Dude, you want like for me, I keep it on me. I don't know Zion. Dude, I don't want a girl if she can't be that when whenever we get the chance.
Okay, but just because she's
No,
not a
that's
porn
what I'm
star,
saying.
just because she's not a porn star, or
No, but I'm talking about you want that.
you want a freak in the sheets, yes.
Yeah, but you want somebody that's doing it with the energy. It's not different. Like there's a you could tell when.
But then she could be faking it because she's an actress. So that's what you want.
Nigga, I don't
You want
want
the
shit.
performance. You want the performance.
I'm
That's
telling
what
you what is
I'm just
you
saying.
want
Is
the
it
performance.
you want
You
the
don't care
performance?
about that. This nigga probably ain't like everybody ain't hung. You talking about a lot of these bitches is lying to niggas. So what are you talking about? There's mad dudes thinking they putting in work, man. The price is right. There's a tune for everything when the price is right. So what I'm saying is the sex, like women will get with a woman now. The sexy thing is only when she go out with her girls. Like there's things that just fade to black, and that shit.
Now we're digging into relationships, but I
Man,
am
in
talking
relationships,
about.
dude.
I,
And people be faking and until they think they got it, and then they just release the true themselves. That go for men and women. It's hard to tell these days. People got long poker faces. They be playing these shits for years. They used to it. There's masters out there of people that know how to like just put on the front longer than other people. Some people just keep their mask on all the time. And then when that shit slip off, it's different. And there's chicks that do that shit. Tell you they'll be your freak in the bed, your lady in the street, your this, your queen, and that. As soon as you move in, or as soon as you start making them feel like number one, they just start coming out the cloud.
they just stop everything.
Everything just stops. Certain things they keep, but the whole package is what you was attracted to.
But it goes for men the same way too, though.
All right, so
So
now this is why
the same energy you was coming is like the same energy you was coming with when the relationship first started. We kind of stopped doing this stuff. Like we stopped buying the flowers. We stopped.
That's why I never
surprising them
condone that
more.
shit. That's why I didn't never subscribe to none of that shit.
Because
there's no way I'm gonna keep up with flowers. It's not even.
What do you mean? What do you mean? There's no way you're keeping up with flowers.
Listen, I'd rather keep up with a lot of other things, man. But me just sending flowers to send flowers.
You ain't gotta send flowers. You can go pick up a little bouquet at the local supermarket or something and come home with it and surprise her.
All right, cool. For those people who like to do that, carry on. Yo, listen, man. This like the Nah, Zion is good, man. Fuck that shit. He's good. He just don't got game. Everybody don't got game, man. This ain't even people are so far off. Like they lowered the value of being a player, game, all that shit. Like it don't take like now anybody can have game. Everybody got game. No, you don't. So that means you could talk to women of all classes and be entertaining and understand and you can't. There's mad niggas that can't.
Okay.
So everybody paying for it some way. I just think Zion got picked the chicks that don't know how to shut the fuck up and just keep collecting the bread. They greedy. They just being greedy right there. That's women being greedy. He's paying, man. You can't even get mad at him. He's 23. And if he's giving you a couple of racks a month, what are you, man?
So technically, aren't you paying for the pussy then?
Everybody's paying. All the sports people pay. Anyway, what are you talking about? Okay. You're a sports, you're a millionaire. You ain't messing with no broke chick. And if you are, you paying. And if she ain't broke, you paying more. He just paying too much for the broke chick. And shit like that. Like you paying too much for shit that got the expiration date on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, this ain't what you pay this price for. It's like that's like overpaying you fucking the stocks up. And then you make them famous with, and that's all she getting famous off of Instagram. Now everybody's following her because she got something to talk about with Zion. She's making a killing. She's getting like she benefits way in so many ways that it makes no sense to.
So you think she's just putting it out like she's threatening to expose him so that people follow her and she grow her following.
That's it.
And then
that
what?
It.
She's not exposing.
What are you exposing? A porn tape? Like, okay,
Sex,
you're gonna fuck the bag up.
How many sex tapes have helped people? Like,
look, you're
Kim
gonna
Kardashian.
Fuck even if you thought that would make the NBA be upset with him, you fucking the bag up.
No, she might just actually get more money. She might make some more money off this bag.
All right, well, then she's gonna make money.
Saying she's looking at it. She's looking at like Kim K. Look, Kim K came up. A whole family came up off of one sex tape.
Yeah, she ain't Kim K, nigga. She ain't Kim K, and she ain't fucking Ray J. Like, this is not those. This is Zion. This is Zion. Half the country don't even see this nigga when he play. You bugging. You bugging, nigga. That's a whole different scenario. But whatever. I think they just, I mean, everything, yo. Social media making fucking everything up. You can't even be a real. That's why you got to be straight up front, lay down the rules, and it's fucked up that you got to say that agreement. You got to come to agreement contract. Like, you violate this contract, it's your ass. It's your ass. I want this shit. I ain't glad. No social media. This none of that shit. First time you slander my name or anything, like you got to be like that. That's crazy. Even with regular females, you got to do a contract. Like, I'm going to print up a contract. Every time I go on a date, they got to sign that shit. This shit does not mean I love you. Does not mean you the one. No matter how nice I am to you this evening. So
you're gonna write a formal contract.
A formal dating.
Listen, there's no expectations on this date. We just going out.
We're the vibe. I'm here for the vibe. That means once the vibe.
Okay, so this is the question: who pays?
I'll pay. Oh. I'm still a gentleman. I was raised in a gentleman era.
Okay.
Now, if you start eating too much, then that probably be the last time I take you to dinner. Like,
because you had a little bit too much.
Shit that you don't even look like.
You're the steak and lobster.
You're just not gonna have a taste test on my money. That's it. You're not just gonna taste shit. You gotta buy.
So she just wanted a steak and lobster, not a taste test, just steak and lobster. That's cool with you?
I'll make it myself. I'm good at cooking. I've done. That's
not what I asked. That's not what I asked. We're talking about going out on a date. I ain't talking about you cooking. I'm talking about you going on a date. Out. Going to a restaurant.
Going to a restaurant. I'm not a big restaurant eater, so she probably could order what she want because I ain't gonna order much. I don't have a acquired taste for eating a lot of shit from restaurants. I think I really cook better, like season my food the way I like it seasoned. All right. So when I go out to, like, if I go to Red Lobster, I probably do some seafood more than I do any type of steak, just because it's Red Lobster. If I want to go to steak, I go to Texas Roadhouse or some shit like that. Like, I'm that person. I ain't going to fucking Red Lobster to eat nothing but seafood.
Okay.
So if we go to Red Lobster, man, listen, I don't care. The first date, I'll still be paid. I'll let you know when you pick the restaurant, but I don't think that where I gotta be like, yo, you got money? We're going Dutch. We're going Dutch. You pick that place, we're going Dutch. And if you're a real woman, like I said, 50-50 is hard. It's a blessing.
Last episode, yes. You seen the clip?
50-50 is a blessing. So if you say it's okay to ask somebody, we're going Dutch. And if they don't know what Dutch is, then you're in the wrong dating pool.
All right, man. We're gonna take a quick break after that Dutch comment.
What do you get when you watch or listen to the Life Happens podcast? Well, I'll let them tell you.
Kim and I are both ministers of the gospel, and what Life Happens podcast is A beautiful balance by simply taking our spirituality with real life and merging it together to create a beautiful balance. And that's what we do.
BS3 Network proudly presents Life Happens Podcast, where Christianity and life intersect. Live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central. Are you looking for something to do on your lunch break? Well, there's a show on the BS3 Network that has only 4 words to say to you.
We ready. We ready. We ready for y'all. We ready. We ready. We ready for y'all.
The Lunch Break with AJ, powered by JM&E. Live weekdays at noon Central. This is a BS3 Network presentation. Politics,
They'll write the law, but they'll enforce it differently. Is that going to apply both ways?
religion,
God never said that we can't reason together. Matter of fact, he said, let us sit and reason together.
relationship,
I believe that everybody wants and needs somebody.
from a man's perspective.
They say, girls, if I put some polish on that and get him to buy some different clothes, girl, he could be a winner chicken dinner.
Join the thought engineer,
There's nothing wrong with me developing my piece and you developing your piece, but understand the goal is to come together.
and comedian John Yogi.
Negro, I don't need you putting on no chapstick up there in the pulpit. You do that over there in your chair.
Get ready for Live every Monday at 7 p.m. Central.
And we are back. Catch us every Friday night on the BS3 Network at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, so I don't know if you've heard about this story. I just heard about it early. I just read about it. I didn't know what was going on. But it seems that there are 5 people in a submarine. They were exploring the Titanic or whatever, and they're lost. Nobody knows where they're at. I guess today was supposed to be the day that they run out of oxygen. My question is, like, what are you down there exploring the Titanic for? Isn't that something that's been explored enough? What is it that gives you that excitement to go do this type of exploring?
It's kids.
No, it's professionals. It's yeah. It's
This ain't no like tourist thing. This is professionals went down.
yeah, I guess they're professional.
They went to go re-explore it.
Yeah.
They still looking for shit on that boat, man. There's mad money on that boat. A lot of gold,
Yeah.
a lot of expensive things down there. There's artifacts forever that if they get their hands on this money. So I believe they go down there every day. They feel like it. Only thing I'm saying is getting lost is crazy. But that comes with that's
all right.
it.
Okay, so lost aboard the vessel is pilot Stockton Rush, the CEO of OceanGate. British adventurer Hamish Harding, Pakistani businessman Shahzada Dawood and his son Suleiman, and French explorer and Titanic expert Paul Henry Nageolet.
Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. At least 46 people successfully traveled on Ocean Gate subsidal to the Titanic wreck site in 2021 and 2022. Also, this is something like a tour type thing.
Oh yeah, see, these are the things that they put.
Oh.
So they signed a paper that said they died. Something bad.
You think they signed paperwork to if we get lost and die out here, you're not suing us?
Same thing they make you sign when you bungee jump. You got to sign that waiver like, yo, we ain't force you. We ain't force you, nigga. You ain't gonna just say that. Like, dude.
Let's be honest, it's white people shit.
Nah, there was a couple of Pakistan dude on there.
Okay, but those rich people. Should I correct myself? Rich people shit.
There you go.
Correct myself?
Yeah, rich people shit.
All right, rich people shit.
And now they're gonna
so my question to you is when you become wealthy, is this something you would do?
Dude, I'm not greedy, so I'm not looking for nothing on the Titanic.
But this is an experience of a lifetime. You get to ride a submarine, view the wreckage of the Titanic, and these are stories you could tell your grandchildren.
Nah, listen, my son, nobody that I think I ever will encounter cares to know that I was seeing the Titanic. There's nobody that cares to know what I seen down there. So I'm not going down there. Listen, you're not putting me in. It's bad enough. I told you I weigh the cons just as much as the pros. So I'm in the water, underwater, thousands of feet down, on a thing that looks like a bullet with a limited amount of air. And I gotta hope that the person driving this shit gets us back up to the top so we can breathe again. I'm not taking that ride. I'm not taking that ride. It's not worth it. It's not. I don't see the unless you greedy going down there to grab some shit, or in the mix of your making it a tourist thing, it allows you to go down often and post shit down there so you could get. They still trying, man. I should listen, dude. When I seen the movie, man, they was in the middle of nowhere. That is not where you're gonna kill me at. Like, that's not where I'm gonna die at. You can't even find that shit. That shit could be stuck in between a mountain or something. That shit is just over. Now you gotta send somebody else willing to risk their life to go find it. One submarine. Man, you bugging. Look. It's a chance of a lifetime to fucking be missing. Yo, man, that shit is fucked up. Thoughts and prayers, but I ain't gonna fucking not laugh at how stupid that even sounds. That you going down, you taking trips to go see the Titanic. Whatever.
Yeah. I don't see myself going in any water like that. Hell no.
That shit in the middle of nowhere, nigga. Now deep the middle of nowhere. Yeah, if you could still even see that boat or shit. Just imagine how deep you gotta go to look at that shit. There was a point where they had to, the technology couldn't even get down there without fucking up. They just kept working on getting down there and working on getting down there to that pressure, that depth. Nah, I pass. Like I said, thoughts and prayers. Hope that they may be, I hope they not. If worst came to worst, they just popped up somewhere where they don't see no land and they just stuck. Cause then you could come out the top, open the hatch, and get some air. That's the most I could I could think of to hope for them.
All right, so in celebrity news, Larsa Pippen, who is the ex-wife of Scottie Pippen, is the proud new owner of a large chunk of money that equals half of her ex-husband's retirement from the Chicago Bulls.
That bitch needs to chill.
Yeah, she taking this nigga's 401k money, son.
That bitch needs to chill, yo. Like, this is what I'm saying about these. Oh, I hate to use the B word sometimes. They just there. They there. I gotta point them out when they. Dude, that bitch needs to chill.
She's taking my man's 401k.
For what? She got Jordan's son. Like, why are you bothering that dude? Because he's a hater? Listen, let that nigga hate in peace. It's okay to hate, man. You was ex-wife.
So they've been divorced since 2016. Do you think it's all right for her to get that money right now?
Nah, she don't deserve nothing. That's what I'm saying, yo. It's a money, like, that's what I'm saying, yo. We got to be careful out here as men, man. We getting attacked by women, the same shit, the people that they want us to save them, but then they go around and just fucking destroy us when at any emotional state that they don't feel they could just, they are.
Any chance they get it, right?
I can see this, but for the people who don't, man, this is sad. That's why I laugh, yo. You know me. I joke on every nigga that I see. I live with dudes. Yo, these bitches is out here make payback. But she don't deserve nothing, man. 2016 and 2023. She ain't filed that paperwork in like the first 3 years, man. That shit shouldn't even be allowed to be filed. We gotta protect people too, man. Like, you just can't wake up 5, 7, 6 years later, 7 years later, and just say, hey, I just want to take this nigga to the bank. There's nothing about that sounds remotely fair. That's all I'm saying. Unless it's some defamation of character shit. But I ain't hear him talk about her. I really ain't hear him. Listen, man, I don't know. I don't follow that dumb shit.
So my next question is, do you think Mike's son is hitting that just so he can get back at Scottie for talking shit about his pops?
Nah.
So
I think they just clicked.
Mm.
She's a horny old lady. She seen Michael Jordan's son looking good and said, yo, let me jump on this little nigga. I've been seeing him since he was little. Sure, they had their kids around.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she's been around him. She knows.
She probably couldn't get the dad. So she probably been wanted to hit Mike. She probably wanted to be like Mike. And then realized, I just got to take Junior.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people ain't talking about how nasty that looks.
Or it's nasty, because you got to look at it, because they figure older men. They figure older men do it all the time.
Yeah, but are you a predator? If you've been watched the kid raised and you've been scheming on when you.
Well, at least you waited till he was At least if he waited till he was in his 30s.
Still, the predatory behavior of.
It's not predatory behavior, because
like,
he's a grown ass
man.
man.
They do it to men. Look,
he's a grown ass man.
Huh?
He's a grown ass man.
Listen, they do it to men. To be watching, like when what's his name said, I always wanted to hit that. Somebody said that about a girl that was mad young that like grew up. Like, you always want to.
Okay, yeah, because the Topanga, the one from Boy Meets World, she talked about that one of the executives had a picture of her and was like, "Oh, I can't wait till she turns 18." Some shit like that.
All right, and that's nasty.
That's predatory. That's predatory.
And she did the same shit. She couldn't wait for Michael Jordan's son.
She had a picture of Marcus, and she was like, "Oh, as soon as Marcus turned 18,
you don't need a picture. You could just say that in her head. As soon as this boy turns, I'm gonna beat this nigga. Fuck. She probably been with scheming on somebody else. It's still a predatory behavior. He's a young kid. Of course he's gonna have sex with Pippin's wife.
It's not like she ugly.
All right. That could have happened to any of us.
You the smash.
She preyed on that nigga. I got girlfriends. I'm Jordan's son. I do have shorties. I got bitches. This older lady now, a shark, should wrap you up. So that's the only thing that's nasty about it. When I say nasty, it's not the age thing. It's like because of the nature of both of them, you knew they was around each other. You knew, so she didn't just wake up one day and walk and bump into the son out of nowhere. They know where they frequent. They know where they like. It's a scheme.
Well, you
like pops.
You're gonna give her props for this though, because you've talked about this all the time. She does have an OnlyFans page.
Dude, listen.
And from one person in a 2-week span, she made $200,000.
She don't need that nigga money, man.
So she is out there getting that money on OnlyFans, which is smart.
The only reason why is
smart because you've been saying chicks need to get on OnlyFans and get that bread.
Yeah, so leave him alone with his grumpy old ass. That's it. I'm just saying, be fair to the nigga. Like, don't come out here trying to get more money. You doing a good job. Getting your money, you busting off Junior. His daddy is filthy, so you know you got a little extra change to play with.
If you end up marrying him, say when Pops moves on,
Pop gonna write that nigga out the whip. Yeah. This beef is real, nigga. If you marry her, nigga, he probably cut him off already.
Like or Pops would be like, yeah, good job, son. Smash that.
Hell no.
Why not?
Because the beef is real.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
I don't want you to
if they beefing, you would be like, yeah, smash this chick. Yeah, I'm
all right, smash. But once you talking love, nigga, I'm cutting you the fuck.
Okay,
nigga,
that's different. Yes, yeah.
Abort the mission.
He's not just
already smashed. Abort, and it got out. Abort the mission. Anything after that, I gotta look at you like you sided with, like you all of y'all.
You sided with the enemy.
All of y'all. That's the way I gotta look at it. These bitch ass niggas talking shit about me. I don't care, right? Cool, you smashed this wife. Cool, that's cool. Now you want to make her a Jordan, nigga? I might take you to court so you don't even have that name.
All right, man. We're gonna take a quick break, man. We'll be right back.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. If you're looking for a sports program that gives you the flavor.
Washington Commanders? Really?
This whole thing stinks to high heaven.
That pulls no punches.
Thuggish act by a thuggish actor.
That gives you some humor.
Praise everything LeBron does and never criticize it.
If you want a show that gives you good times, then this is that show.
I am Cole Johnson, and welcome to
Cole Sports with a Z. Every Friday on Patreon, and every Saturday on YouTube, Spreaker, and all other outlets. Quinn.
Moment of clarity. I haven't watched BET in years.
KP.
Drake needs to come back with another triple platinum album.
E Digger.
And then you have Ray J. Like, I can't stand that River Cricket.
the guru.
Okay, the level of crack she's smoking, I don't want it.
BS3 Network proudly presents the Knucklehead Chronicles podcast, where from card tips to hot topics to meep of the week, anything goes. Live every Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Central.
And we are back. So I don't know a lot about the up and coming the hip hop artists of now, but us being Brooklyn dudes, what do you think about that situation where Casanova, I guess his name's Casanova, and he got, I guess, stabbed in prison? So why do you like? I don't know. Supposedly he got stabbed because he renounced his affiliation with a certain gang. So this is how they dealt with him.
These
are the stories. This is I don't know the situation.
I heard it. I got two, because you gotta keep it real. So this is blood in, blood out. This is where all this is the thing. Not just that. Like that goes for all gangs, all organizations. I won't say gangs. I don't want to use the word gangs. All of them are organizations, whether they're illegal or illegally, they're organized. And when you go into that with that blood in, blood out thing, that code, when you try to renounce or drop your flag, bad things can happen. They all know this. So he got to eat that. You got to eat that because the organization takes it as betrayal for you to denounce them. They believe they did so much for you and you benefited so much that you don't have the right to do that. So that's the hood shit. The reality shit is that was some bozo shit. You know what he's doing. You know what he's going through. He's fighting a case. He's doing things. He gotta do what he gotta do to prove change or whatever the fuck he may need be done. Everybody does it when they locked up. You gotta capitulate to how this counselor wants to see me before they say it's okay for me to get free, how this judge is going to perceive me, how this lawyer is going to perceive me, how the jury is going to perceive me. So denouncing it made sense in his battle. He's fighting for years, man. He's trying to come home.
We're looking at 18 to 20 years, man.
Everybody say free Nova, Casanova, and then you go cut him. All of y'all benefited off of Casanova as well. He might have benefited off of the organization, but the organization benefited off of Casanova. And this is why I don't join gangs. I mean, organizations. And this is why I'm a freelancer. Because it makes no sense at the end of the day. You speak one thing, and it goes totally against everything you speak, and you're a hypocrite. And that goes for mad organizations, the government, everybody. They all do that same shit. You in until you do something stupid, and then we're going to flip on you. You seen it with the Republicans, with Trump. They was gang with him. All the way, gang. And next thing you know, oh, shit. I ain't fucking with that nigga. They denounced him. So you can't get mad at Trump when he pop you. However he could pop you, he know he got a hit list. And he takes betrayal the same way.
My boy don't play when it comes to betrayal.
So that's the game, though. The art of
war. You betray that man, he's very vindictive. He will come after you.
The art of war,
He come back after you, your mama, your papa, everybody.
You can't put a title on it and say they shouldn't be like that. Like, this is the art of war. At the end of the day, president, vice president, ex-president, you are who you are, man. Trump was who he was before he even got into politics. You knew that he didn't play. He'll fire your ass. He don't give a fuck. You knew that. So Casanova is unfortunate that he got stabbed. And it's, to me, as a OG, I would say I would have never even sanctioned that. The person who did it would get stabbed. Like, that would be like, yo, nigga, who told you to touch him? You can't just touch him. You got to ask permission to touch him. That's how it's supposed to be, man. You can't touch him the same way you can't. Dudes come out here and get hit, and then they be like, oh, they try to make it the states. Oh, LA, can't go to LA, you're going to get robbed or shot. No, nigga. There's rules. And when you feel you bigger above the rules because you're moving in a different lane, you still part of something. That's it. Like, there's no, I retired from, like, after a certain amount of time and you rapping that shit in your music, you are who you are. And everybody know that. That same thing with 6ix9ine. Like, after a while, come on, man. You ain't have to you knew he wasn't who he was. So you're supposed to have a leash on him. Not keep hyping it and then get mad when he tell.
Knowing that he ain't from that life.
Yeah,
from that life.
Like,
yeah.
So everybody benefited, and then he told, and now everybody's surprised. Like, nigga,
well, listen, you had a whole bunch of dudes smash his chick.
Man, if he was gonna tell, period. And the chick thing is even that's everybody know. Every mobster movie or something, a bitch could cause damage, havoc. Leave a dude's wife.
It's crazy because, and I've never been a part of a gang. And what is it? What did you say it was? Organization.
We all are part of the organizations. But it's just
okay. I wasn't part of an organization where you got to get jumped in and beat up to be a part of it.
Yeah, we ain't in the street organization.
No, we never know. So for me, it's just this is the life you chose to be a part of, man. This is when you was not locked up, before you was facing RICO charges. You was benefiting from the fact that you was shouting gang, and all this other shit and talking about, yeah, this is who you rep and all that. But now that you're alone and no one's behind you, supporting you, you don't have that same support. Niggas ain't in the courthouse when you're in court and trial. You alone now.
Nah, he wasn't alone. He wasn't. That's what I'm saying. You never really like, gang is gang, period. But the gang need to understand. Stabbing them what does that do? What does that do? Like, that's a punishment? Then I'm gonna tax you, nigga. I need some bread. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stab you. You're still worth something. At the end of the day, if you doing a business and this is your motherfucking cash cow, then why the oh shit, now you slaughtered the cow? This nigga could rap still. We need to get this nigga home. We trying to get this
bread.
And we trying to get this money always. We don't need one of them, nobody to get locked up and stay in jail. And stabbing them makes no fucking sense. Now you're gonna write a rap about it. That's it. But that's what I'm saying. People just want you to stay down. They want you to stay down. So it sucks. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is, nigga. I ain't got no loss. I don't got no like sympathy for none of that shit. I just think that people need to start. If you're gonna be an organization, you need to get organized. You need to have people that think. You need thinkers. Just this gang shit is cool, but you need thinkers to get a little rap. Because all you're doing is making yourself hot, your organization hot. You're trying to take the heat off your organization. So you need to fucking talk to your workers, your employees, your management staff, whatever the fuck, however your organization is set up. And you need to fucking get everybody on the same page and take charge. A lot of these shits has gone wild, man. This shit is like AI. Everybody do what they want. That's it. He be all right, though. They ain't kill him, so.
But yeah, I think that's it for today's show. I don't have much more to talk about today.
Yeah, because everything going on is crazy. Everybody's doing.
Oh no, we have the NBA draft going on.
Oh yeah, tonight.
This week. Tonight,
I'm
yeah.
interested in that.
We record before the day of this show. So yes, the NBA draft is going on Thursday. We air Friday. It's going on Thursday. Everybody's talking about Wemby, Victor Wembanyama, whatever his name is. So listen, I'm excited for all the young players coming into the league. Hopefully they're blessed and they're able to have successful careers, because you want to see young men succeed at what they love doing. So good luck to everybody at the NBA draft. Hopefully you get drafted to a good team. That's it for me. I ain't got nothing else to talk about.
That's it for me too. I'm chilling. I'm about to go ham out here. I got a lot of work to do. That's why I'm in my work uniform.
Yeah. Me, I got check out my
and I should be here tomorrow.
Okay.
The mother load of the first prototypes of OG apparel, Jordan Tony clothing
arrives.
Yeah, it arrives tomorrow. I already put in the next order.
So we excited for that. We got some clothing gears coming out soon in the near future. But yeah, I'm good. Check out my reels going. I got a thing going right now. 30 tips for 30 days to help podcasters, aspiring podcasters who want to start. So I'm giving out 30 tips. My first reel is out already. Tomorrow I'll be dropping out reel number 2. But yeah, check it out. So when you see this show, actually reel number 2 will be out. So check them out. Check out the YouTube, the Instagram,
let us know what you
TikTok.
think about it. We want some feedback.
Well, definitely give us some feedback. Leave some comments. Let us know what you love about the show, what you hate about the show, what we can improve and what we can change. We greatly appreciate the support. We love everybody out there, and peace out.
Peace.